Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to review the whole Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Deliciousness line that I have. So I have the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream, the Brazilian Crush Body Mist, and also the Boom Boom Cream that has been raved about. So if you guys haven't heard of this little company, this brand, this line, feel like you're living under a rock. This has been all the rage on YouTube in the last like 6 months or so, and I have a lot of thoughts on it. So let's talk first about the scent. So the scent, they say, is pistachio and caramel. Now, the only item here that they all have the same scent. The only item here that I can pick out pistachio and caramel is the shower gel. When I put this on in the shower, I really could smell each individual note. Yeah. This smells fantastic, you guys. If you haven't smelled it, just go into Sephora and take a sniff because it smells flippin' fantastic. Fantastic. They all have the same scent. To me, it's kind of like a beachy, really summery appropriate scent. So originally they came out with this Boom Boom Cream. The claims on this is that it's not only supposed to moisturize, but it's supposed to really tighten and firm. I've used this now for about a week, I would say. I don't think it's making my skin any tighter. You know, I don't think it's reducing the appearance of stretch marks and things like that. I really don't. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's the most amazing formula of lotion I've ever had. This is what it looks like. You can see it's a pretty lightweight lotion, but it's very fast absorbing. It's not greasy. It definitely gives you some moisture, but it's definitely not something that for super, super dry skin is going to just wow you, in my opinion. I've heard some people say that it like tightens their skin. I've never found that. Maybe I'm just not using it enough. Maybe you have to use it for a lot longer than I have. The smell on this whole line is what really gets me though. So if you like the scent, this is not what I would go for. If you like the scent, what I would purchase is the Brazilian Crush Body Fragrance Mist. Just in my opinion. This is $32, while this is $45. This is hella expensive. So expensive. So when I bought the Boom Boom Cream, I bought it in a set that came with the shower gel as well. Jeez. And this set together was $55. I thought that was a relatively good deal. I don't think you can buy this on its own. I've only ever seen it in the sets. But basically that puts the shower gel at $10. And I'm happy spending $10 on a shower gel. You know, that's pretty much what you would spend it anywhere for a shower gel. So, I think that overall it's overpriced. I feel like even if Sol de Janeiro lowered the price $10, this would make this line so much more affordable because I want to have this on my body every second of the day for the rest of my life, but I can't afford to do that. You know, this was almost $100, just these 3 products, you know. So if you want the scent, I think that this is nice, don't get me wrong, but I definitely don't think it's anything spectacular as far as the formula, but the scent on it is fantastic. So while I recommend the scent, I don't necessarily recommend that product on its own, if that makes sense. Now, the Fine Fragrance Mist, this is $32, so I think that this is a pretty good bargain. It's not a perfume or anything, but it's not as expensive as I think they could have made it since this is $45, you know. This smells so freaking good, and this will linger. So I tested it out a couple of days at work, and I go to work at I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm usually at work by 4. And so I sprayed this right when I was getting ready to leave the house, and I was just kind of like paying attention during the day, like what can I smell, how strong of a scent is it, etc. I could smell this till about 7:30 or so. 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then I couldn't smell it anymore. So I feel like for a Fine Fragrance Mist, that's a pretty good time. I mean, this isn't going to be like a perfume where you're going to be just saturated in scent always. I like the nozzle on this too. Let's spray some right now. I like that mist that it has. So I feel like for lasting, 4 or 5 hours, I'm relatively happy with that. Now, I sprayed this one night on my pajamas. After I got out of the shower, I did the whole layering routine. And then usually I will wear pajamas 2 nights in a row before I'll put them in the laundry. And that next day I was leaving to go out of town. And so I left that pair of pajamas here and I took a different pair with me out of town. And when I came back on Sunday, I went to go put that pair of pajamas back on and I could smell this on the shirt, 3 days later. And I was really impressed with that the second I had it just sitting on my bed, and the second I pulled that off my bed, I could smell that. So that was impressive for me that it lingered on my shirt strongly for that long. So I was really happy about that. The shower cream, I like it. It really foams up nicely. It's not super moisturizing. And actually it's relatively thin, so I'm not going to open the cap. But if you had this in the shower and you had this cap open, the shower gel will pour out. So I wish it was a little bit thicker. I wish it was a little bit more moisturizing, but it lathers really well. It's foamy. I definitely feel like I'm getting a good wash. I just don't feel like it's the most moisturizing thing of the planet. So I know this is kind of a weird review because I'm like, this is okay. This is okay. I really do love this. I do love these. I think the scent on it beats anything. I mean, it's fantastic. However, do I think that this is worth $55? No, I don't. I do think that this is worth $32, so I think this is really, really nice. The fragrance mist. It's definitely enough to get that scent. I think that when you layer these, especially when you layer these two, that scent's going to last you a good 8 hours, if not longer. So what I would recommend is taking a sniff of this in the Sephora store if you haven't. If you like it, I would get the fragrance mist. If you love it, love the scent like I do, I would get all of this at the VIB sale when you can get 15 or 20% off and layer everything. I'm having to pick it back up. And layer everything together because I think you get maximum scent when you take a shower with that and then moisturize with this and then spray. That's going to last you all day. So overall, definitely overpriced. If you get one thing, I would get this guy. Don't expect this to tighten your skin, and make sure you keep the cap on the shower gel. So that's just my little quick thoughts on the products. I'm definitely going to be saving so I can buy a few at the VIB sale so I have backups of it, because I feel like, especially with this, I'm like really savoring it because it is so expensive, and I want to have it to layer with that body spray. So if I can get it for a discount, that is definitely what I want to do. So speaking of that, I am off to Sephora. I want to try some of the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks on my lips, so I'm going to go play. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick review, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.